Hey, so it's day 10/11 of 30 days of prayer and fasting with Radical Youth as part of God's Vineyard Ministries. Yeah, I'm uploading this on day 11. It's kind of like a dual session. Yeah. First prayer point is to declare the Most High, the Creator of the heaven and earth, shall be the beginning and the end of the year 2014 in our lives, families, businesses, studies, ministries, and in our nations. Also to pray to bring our families, homes, cities, and nation under the influence of the Ancient of Days. It's one thing for God to be the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. It's another thing for us to implement this fact and make Him the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end in our lives. Our lives are not our own in the sense that it's only by God's grace and mercy that we are here. But they're very much ours to take authority over and to submit to God and make intentional decisions with. Making God Alpha and Omega in your families is just showing love, caring for the people around you, the people that are close to you. Not being so familiar with them to the extent where you're not showing them the love as God requires of you to. In business, to be honest, to work as unto the Lord and not for men. And in the workplace, to show love to the people around you but not compromise your faith. To be an example. Jesus Christ interacted and showed love to so many people, but He never compromised the will of God. In your studies, to commit your studies unto the Lord, to know that you're only studying by God's grace and it's for His glory, and to know that your success comes by Him and Him alone. In ministries, if you're part of a church, part of a unit of your church, you have a ministry of your own, to work as a humble servant as unto the Lord, and not for the glory of yourself, but His own glory. In all of this, it's good to have the state of mind of what good is it to gain the whole world and forfeit your soul. To take on the characteristics of God and Christ on earth. Hebrews 13:16 says, do not neglect to do good and share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. 1 Corinthians 13 talks about love being indispensable. In the NIV version it says, love never fails, but where there are prophecies they will cease, where there are tongues they will be stilled, where there is knowledge it will pass away. For we know in part, we prophesy in part. For when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put away the ways of childhood. I put the ways of childhood behind me. Making God Alpha and Omega in every area of your life is having the maturity of Christ. To love in any situation, to love when you're under pressure, to care when you're under pressure, to have faith in the heat, because that's when the real testing of our faith and our love for people comes into play. To be patient and have mercy as God is patient and has mercy on you. By doing this, we will influence our nations, our cities, our families and our homes, and bring them to a place where they too put God as Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end in their lives.